Hi folks, and welcome back to King's Quest 2 Plus VGA Remake. I'm gonna move it down just a bit. I'm actually playing today because I've had a really bad day. So, in video games...
You glance at the titles on this shelf. Chronicles of the Brady Bunch. Interesting. This book has a warning label. Prolonged exposure may cause irreparable damage to your perception of reality.
Oh, books.
You glance at the titles on this shelf. Remember the Triton, an autobiography from the ruler of the Mer people.
That's actually a little bit of a clue.
Icebergs and unsinkable ships. You glance at the titles on this shelf. Revealing the truth about seeing unicorns and something about oneself in the process.
Okay.
The Legends of Weirwood Forest.
Ooh, that one sounds interesting. Might have to come back to that one. Need a library card.
Futures History, the true story of Space Quest 12.
Look at that big thing.
Gullible's Travels. A guide to bush ranging. Safety tips on robbery while wearing a metal box on your head.
What?
The Theory of Relativity, and other half-baked crackpot ideas.
Was that one? Is that supposed to be like Destro or something?
A Traveler's Guide to Ludor. You skim through the book. It describes a small town which serves as a port of call for passing ships. Apparently, it is under the jurisdiction of a wizard who is not at all popular with the locals.
Oh.
Selling your wares without selling yourself. The art of being a lowly merchant and feeling proud of it. Mildly curious, you open the book. The first chapter is entitled, The Truth of Falsity. It begins to describe how to make a totally worthless item seem like a must-have for the gullible buyer. A later chapter entitled, The Serious Business of Talking Funny, details how to adopt a foreign accent and use fragmented grammar to convince the same gullible buyer that you are not just some ordinary con artist trying to make a quick gold.
I wonder who was reading that book. Let's look at some more books.
Trolls and Bridges, an obsession explained.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
Guidebook to the Land of Tamir.
That would come in handy for our daughter.
A Tale of the Flanneled One. Apparently, this book is about the author of a 6-part space opera.
Space Quest.
Arrival of the Ancients. Were their origins of this world?
No.
That seems like a silly title. Where else would they have come from? The stars?
Maybe.
Chronicling the Longest Journey. Or How to Sustain a Compelling Story when your lead character sounds like an airhead. Magic for the Layman. All you need is a good book. Dragon Slaying for Dummies. Dwarves are from Mars, elves are from Venus.
Remember that, people.
The Taming of the Shrew. Jousting and other party games.
Yeah, we can just keep this up for a while.
The Beginner's Guide to Buying Your First Horse.
I want a horse.
Drunks and Monks, How to Tell Them Apart. Quest for Glory, A Hero's Death.
I want to read that. That shopkeeper in Quest for Glory 1 was reading it.
10 Easy Steps to Owning Your Own Castle.
I only own one.
Revealing the Truth.
I've seen that one. Let's see, over here. Any new
Living
ones?
La Vida Loca. How Not to Turn a Novel into a Film. See Dune.
Ouch! I like the Dune movie, and I mean the one where Sting runs around in a Speedo. Not the...
Curses and Counter Curses, and How Not to Get Them Confused.
Very important thing.
Euspheria, the many that became one. This book tells of how, over time, the realm of Euspheria ceased to be a multitude of feuding regions and became a united kingdom. Once unable to defend itself, even as a whole, it now has a large standing army. The present lord of the realm is said to be kind, generous, and wise.
That won't last for long.
The art of becoming a porculus to porculus salesman.
Huh.
Melodies for minstrels.
Somebody can use that.
Ooga Booga Land, and other undesirable travel destinations.
King's Quest 7.
The Carpenter's Handbook. The Big Book of British Smiles.
Probably a very thin book.
Chronicles of the Interesting.
Yeah, we saw that one. Are we out of books?
101 Things to Do When You Are Lonely. You're not even going to touch this one. Let's get physical. With what, you wonder? Modern Inventions Monthly. This month's edition focuses on an essay entitled Reinventing the Wheel.
Anything else?
Futures History.
Have I seen that one?
Shrimps and barbecues. An inexplicable connection. Carnivorous plants. When and what to feed them without arousing suspicion. It is written by a man named Seymour Krelborn. Cooking tips for singles. While you are single and you can't cook, you still have no need of this book. At least, not with the entire kitchen staff at your disposal back home.
It is good to be king.
Even rotten tomatoes deserve a little respect.
King's Quest 6.
Remember the trite.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much out of books.
Gullible. A guide to put
Yep.
piles upon pile.
Well, let's get out of here. Come on, Graham, let's blow this pop stand. Did you get that paper yet?
You are unable to reach. The door is locked. You attempt to edge it out with your finger.
We still can't get it. Well, that fights. We have a sword. Let's use the sword.
Making sure that no one is watching, you slide your thin blade
Oh my
under
God,
the
that
door
worked.
and draw out what appears to be a letter.
I did not expect that to work, people.
You open the letter and read it. Dear applicant, please find enclosed the library membership card to which you are now entitled. The 5-year application process has concluded, and we are pleased to inform you that your status as a member of the town library is confirmed. Welcome to an exclusive group of patrons. Yours sincerely, Town Librarian. P.S. Please sign your name on the card to ensure validation.
Ooh, we can get things from the library now. Yay! Books are fun. And we have a reason to take the pen.
What are you?
I was just...
Well, fine.
What are you?
I was just...
Don't.
It is not meant to be inserted in... Will you accept...
No.
Why not?
It has not been signed.
I'm sorry, I'm clicking through that too fast. Well, then let me.
What are you?
I was just...
Don't.
They are a tad... You quickly grab the quill while the librarian isn't looking and sign your name on the blank library card. You replace the quill.
We have sloppy handwriting.
Yes, you are younger than I expected.
I eat well and get a lot of exercise.
I see.
So, what do I do now?
Borrow.
You mean I can take books from this library?
No.
Oh,
In other words, I can read
You would
books.
not know where to...
So let's talk to her.
Yes.
could you recommend a good book?
Oh dear Lord. What have you done, Graham?
There.
This book is entitled Kalima, Perfect One Day, Better the Next. Browsing through it, you notice an interesting excerpt.
Clomia, perfect one day, better the next. If you are considering traveling to the wondrous land of Clomia, then you should be congratulated on your timing, for indeed it has changed since creation many years ago. Yes. The very occasional earthquake has altered the land to the east somewhat, creating deep chasms near the mountainside. The changing ocean levels in this region have caused an alteration in the shape of the coastline, and of course the people themselves have relocated from where they once lived. Most now reside in the town, which is nestled in the safety of the mountains. A wise decision, for more than a few have claimed to hear sounds of howling at night, a sign that many wild animals have moved to the rearward forest in recent times. As a result, few venture past the town gates, especially after dark. This isolation and relative scarcity of people throughout most of the realm has made Colombia a haven for the tourist who wishes to soak up the natural atmosphere of the land. It has also made a significant convenience for those who have settled in Colombia far from town and wish to maintain their privacy to pursue their own ambitions in peace. The realm of Colombia is a wondrous land of beauty, and for the adventurous among you, danger. See also Guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles. King's Quest 6, of course.